Hello, my dear students again. Welcome back to our English class. Today we are going to start with how to write a story. To write a story, we first decide on the type of the story, the plot, and the main characters. Our story can be an adventure story, a comedy, a fairy tale, a detective one, and so on. Always my students keep asking me, "Teacher, what do I need to bear in mind to write a good story?" And the answer is quite simple. Just stick to the plan. As you can notice, there is a story outline in front of you. It is composed of three main parts: the introduction, the first paragraph, the main body, the second and the third paragraph, and conclusion, the fourth paragraph. Let us have a look at the first part, the introductory paragraph. It sets the scene or the background of the story. You should write about who, when, where, and what happened at the beginning of the story. In the second part, which is composed mainly of 2 or 3 paragraphs, but mostly 2, we can develop the story in the chronological order of events, in the way they started and followed each other, leading to the climax event. Climax event është ngjarja kulminante, e cila kulmon me pikën kulminante të historisë. And the final part, the conclusion paragraph, ends the story by telling people's feelings, comments, or the author's feelings. Let us get focused on the introductory paragraph, the first one, which sets the scene or the background. You should get focused on telling who did the action, who or what caused it to happen, when did it happen, where did it take place. In the main body, which is composed of the second and third paragraph, we develop the story. You need to describe what happened. You also have to put the events in the chronological order. And the third paragraph with the climax event. What about the conclusion? The fourth paragraph ends our story. You need to write what happened in the end. You should also describe your own and or others' moods, feelings or reactions. Pra, ju do përshkruani mënyrën e të ndjerit apo ndjenjat e personazheve kryesor në histori. Add comments or consequences. Dhe në fund, mos harroni të shtoni komente apo pasoja. And how to make your story more interesting? You can find some important clues in here. You should always make use of past tenses, such as past simple tense or past continuous tense, etc. You may use both direct or indirect speech. You may start or end your story by asking a rhetorical question, such as, why are people nowadays getting more aware of their values? You may need to use a variety of adjectives or adverbs to describe people, their actions, places, and events. Don't forget to make use of the linking words to link your ideas, such as so, because, and, while, meanwhile, and so on. Write your ideas into indented paragraphs. Ju duhet që idetë tuaja t'i shkruani të ndarë sipas paragrafëve, që do të thotë një ide e shprehur për çdo paragraf. Mos harroni që të bëni lidhje në ideve tuaja nëpërmjet fjalëve lidhëse, linking words. You are going to have as a home assignment for the next time to write a real or an imaginative story about the best adventure ever. Stick to the plan and try to make it as interesting as you can. And how can you make it more interesting? Just by sticking to these clues. And another important clue, don't forget, the last paragraph, which is the conclusion one, needs to reflect the first one, which is the introductory one, in order you can make your best. So, dear pupils, hoping you can do your best, I wish you a good time, and I hope you have enjoyed our English class together. Thank you and goodbye.